Hey everyone, let's see if this works. Totally sitting in my car after work, hoping my kids don't come out here and interrupt the video. But having said that, I thought a lot about what I want this first post to be, and I want to tackle something that almost affects everybody at least a few times in their life. So let's talk about anemia. There's a few different types of anemia. We're not going to get into all the different ones, but the main anemia that affects most people, children, adults, all of them, is going to be iron deficiency anemia. When you talk anemia, most people automatically assume that you're talking iron deficiency anemia. So what does that look like, and how can you treat it nutritionally? So iron deficiency anemia really just means that you don't have enough iron in your body. Well, then you got to look at where do you get iron. Most iron sources come from animals, so you're going to get it from the meat you eat. You can also get it from your leafy green vegetables. So spinach, Popeye was right, big old Popeye with his arms, he was right and asked, like, you should be eating a lot of those leafy greens. But what you may not know is that you can sometimes feel when you're low in iron. Oftentimes women will feel that way after a menstruation cycle because obviously they just lost all their blood. So it's important to know why or what symptoms anemia can feel like. So oftentimes you'll see people that have like dark circles under their eyes or baggy dark circles. Sometimes I can tell that someone's anemic by just looking at them. Their skin's going to have a lighter pallor. They're not going to have that nice rich complexion and the rosy cheeks. And the reason that is because iron actually binds with oxygen, and so it carries through your body, and of course, iron rust, oxidation, so it actually helps the blood turn that nice red color. So if you notice that you're a little bit paler, or if you have the dark circles under your eyes, you may have a iron deficiency. Also, if you find yourself like short of breath, that can be a sign of iron deficiency, because iron carries oxygen, and without oxygen, and it's, you're always gasping for breath, you can get really, really fatigued because obviously your body's fighting for that oxygen, and so you get tired easier. So if you're experiencing any of those symptoms, maybe you want to go get your ferritin levels checked. But how can you treat it nutritionally? So I want you to remember a few things. Yes, animals are best. But if you're one of those people that doesn't eat meat, or maybe you're going through like a meatless Monday situation, or you're trying to eat more plants, get it from your leafy greens. What you need to know about your leafy greens is not all greens are created equal, and you can do things to help your iron absorption or hinder your iron absorption. So say, for instance, you were diagnosed with anemia and you're iron deficient. The first thing I would tell you to do is go get you a cast iron skillet, borrow one from your grandma. If you're like me, that's what I cook on every single night. And the next thing you cook, put it in that cast iron skillet. Yes, those iron particles will bind to the food, and you can get it in that way. So the best thing you could do is eat like a hamburger steak in a cast iron skillet, and that's going to get you the most iron. To aid that absorption, you can actually drink orange juice with it. Why is this? Because vitamin C helps you absorb iron easier. So the very best thing you could do for your body if you're iron deficient anemia is to eat you a big old juicy hamburger cooked in a cast iron skillet, and you need to drink you a glass of orange juice with it. Now, let's say that you are not doing meat. So let's go to the spinach. Maybe get you a nice baby spinach salad going on. But here's the thing that you need to remember. If you smother that spinach salad in, let's say, ranch dressing, you're not going to get the iron absorption that you actually need. A few reasons. Mainly because there's things that can block iron absorption. Some of those are zinc and calcium. Well, guess what's in your modern everyday ranch dressing off the shelf? Zinc to make it prettier and white, and we don't want that. And calcium can actually hinder iron absorption. So if you smother your spinach salad in commercial ranch dressing, you just hindered the iron that you were going to get from that salad. The best thing that you can put on that spinach salad is going to be like a nice vinaigrette that's probably got some vitamin C in it. And the vinegar is going to help the salad break down, and the vitamin C is going to aid in absorption. And that nice olive oil mixed in there is going to aid in all the other nutrient breakdowns from the salad. So those are the 2 tidbits of information today. If you're iron deficient anemia, I need you to be eating a hamburger steak out of a cast iron skillet. If you're doing a meatless situation, then you need to go and get you a big old juicy like salad with all the good bits in there. It needs to be a spinach salad, something that's leafy and green. Put you some vinaigrette dressing on it and enjoy your lunch, and just know that you can treat that deficiency with food. If you continue to feel like you're low in iron, please go see your doctor and get those checked. There may be some underlying condition. The reason, there's lots of things that can, jump into. I'm not here to diagnose everyone. I'm just trying to clue you in on a few tips and tricks. And if you feel that maybe you are deficient, those are some things that you can look into helping. I hope this helps. Here's your first nutrition nugget. I hope to do one of these at least every week. And if you guys have any topics that you want me to cover, please reach out to the new Facebook group and let me know what you want me to cover. I'll break it down in a way that the average everyday person can understand, and we will work through this together. So you guys have a glorious Wednesday.